Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about a crime drama film called Bad Sister from 2015. Enjoy your viewing. The film begins with Jason recording a video in which he says that his parents are sending him and his sister back to Catholic school. The action shifts to the restroom of a roadside cafe, where a girl dresses up as a nun, with footage of the victim being stripped of her clothes. The parents bring the children to school, where Rebecca comes up to them to say hello. Jason gets angry with the parents and walks away, and Rebecca reassures them that the children will be looked after here. In Rebecca's office, Sister Sophia, who has just transferred from another Catholic school, is waiting for her. Rebecca looks at Sophia and asks her not to wear makeup, as it is forbidden here. She gives her new sister a tour of the school grounds. She meets Jason, whom Rebecca introduces to Sophia. The sister praises the guy, calling him a musician and a local star. Jason walks away, but Sophia looks back at him. The girls show Sophia to her room. When Rebecca leaves, Sophia opens a suitcase with her name on it, but it is clearly not her real name. Her roommates ask if Jason has many fans, to which he replies that he already has several thousand. Sophia is in her room watching a video of Jason singing. She approaches the monitor and kisses him. In class, Sarah approaches Jason. Sophia enters the classroom and sees this. She takes Sarah's lipstick and moves her to the first desk. Zoe, Jason's sister, asks Sophia if they can start the class with morning prayer. When Zoe reads the prayer, she notices that Sophia does not read it with everyone else. After class, she tells her brother about it. The next morning, Jason goes to class and is caught up by Sarah, who starts to kiss him, but Sophia notices. The nun sends Jason to be punished, but Sarah reminds him of her father, who sponsors the school. Sophia doesn't care and warns Sarah not to be seen with Jason again. After class, the nun invites Jason to her room to talk to him. While he is gone, Sophia undresses, remaining only in her underwear, and leaves the door open on purpose. Jason goes to the door and wants to knock, but it opens and he sees Sophia without clothes on. She knows he is watching her, but eventually he leaves. At night, Jason can't sleep because all his thoughts are on the nun. In the morning, Jason and Zoe's parents come to pick them up for the weekend. Sarah runs up to Jason and hugs him, which Sophia sees. She makes up an excuse to ask her sister Rebecca for the weekend. At home, Jason has another fight with his father because he doesn't support his passion for music. Sophia drives up to Jason's house and hears him playing guitar in the backyard. She watches him, but at this time he receives a phone call from Sarah, which annoys Sophia, and she drives back to school. At night, Sophia sneaks into Sarah's room in the women's dormitory and places a cigarette in her textbook. When she leaves the room, she is met by Rebecca, who saw Sophia entering the women's dormitory. Sophia explains herself and says that she thought someone had entered the building, but she didn't find anyone. Zoe, who shares a room with Sarah, overhears their conversation. In the morning, after prayer, Sophia asks to open the textbooks, and she finds a cigarette in Sarah's hand. The girl is expelled from school, and Rebecca tells Sophia about it. Sophia suggests searching the entire school on the pretext that Sarah might not be the only one with a cigarette. In Jason's room, the sisters find a bottle of whiskey that Sophia planted. Rebecca insists that they must tell his parents, but Sophia asks them to give him a chance to reform and leave him for the weekend to help his sisters at school. The Holy Father asks Sophia when she first heard the voice of God. The girl says that she heard his voice in a song. Memories show that Sophia had fallen in love with Jason before she came here. She found an article about Sophia's sister's transfer from Montana to this school, and she took advantage of it. Zoe was supposed to go home for the weekend, but decides to stay with her brother to look after him. While working in the gardens, she sees a nun courting Jason. At night, Sophia sneaks into Jason's room. His neighbors are away for the weekend, so he is alone. She turns on the camera on her phone and positions it to film the bed. Sophia starts undressing, and Jason wakes up. She starts kissing him, but he tries to get up. Sophia stops him, and they do something interesting. In the morning, Sophia asks Jason not to tell anyone, otherwise it will get to Zoe, who might tell her parents. While Jason is having breakfast, Sophia enters his room, takes his clothes and smells them. Zoe shows up, but Sophia chases her away, saying that she doesn't belong in the men's building. After class, Sophia slips Zoe a test answer sheet, but Zoe enters the classroom and notices it. Sophia accuses her of cheating and takes her to her sister Rebecca, but she knows that Zoe is a diligent student, so she does not punish her. Zoe tells her that something is wrong with Sophia. She never prays with everyone else, but Rebecca doesn't think this is suspicious. Jason goes to confession, but during the confession, Sophia enters the booth. The bishop, who knows the real Sophia personally, comes to the school. Our nun overhears him talking to Rebecca, quietly runs away, and begins to follow Jason's house as he goes to Sarah's party. There, the girl hugs the boy and starts kissing him. But Jason remembers his adventures with Sophia and leaves Sarah. On the way, a policeman stops him because Jason was walking with a bottle. Sophia rescues him, saying that he can't go home because he's drunk, and his father shouldn't see him in that state. Sophia takes him to a hotel, where she changes into ordinary clothes and tells Jason that she is very rich, and offers him to go to Paris with her. The boy refuses and leaves her. Jason's father finds him on a bench. He tells his son that he supports him, and will not force him to do anything he doesn't want to do. The next morning, the family is going on vacation near their home. In the car, Sophia wakes up. It seems she has been watching outside their house all night. She starts the car and drives away, but Zoe sees it. Rebecca comes to class and brings Sarah, because she was reinstated to the school due to the influence of her rich parents. Sophia leaves Jason after class and asks him not to talk to Sarah anymore. He asks her not to tell him what to do. While Jason is singing songs to the girls in the break room, Zoe is looking for information about her sister Sophia, who is getting angry. At night, Sophia sneaks into the women's dormitory and eliminates Sarah in the bathroom, staging her death as an accident. At the memorial dinner, Jason asks Sophia if she had anything to do with Sarah's death, to which she replies that Jason himself is a sinner and shows him the recording from her phone. Jason asks her to delete the recording, arguing that she could also be kicked out, but Sophia explains that she doesn't care. She just wants to go with Jason. Jason's parents take the children away for the weekend, and Sophia asks Rebecca to attend the funeral of her aunt, who doesn't really exist. The Brody family is having dinner at a restaurant, and Sophia comes in. She sits at another table and then goes up to Jason's father and meets his family. As she is about to leave, Jason's father asks who she is here with. Sophia tells him that she has just come from a funeral and is sitting alone. He invites her to sit with them at the table. When they ask Sophia where she is from, she replies that she is from the city of Missoula in Montana. Zoe finds this strange, as she had found information about Sophia's sister, and it listed a city in the same state, but 500 kilometers away from Missoula. Sophia makes an excuse that Montana is a big state, and 500 kilometers is not a long way. At home, Zoe asks Jason what's going on. The guy has no choice but to tell her about his affair with Sophia and the fact that the nun is blackmailing him with the recording. Zoe suspects that Sophia is not a nun, and perhaps not even Sophia at all, because she could not even tell where she was from. But you can't go to the police with such suspicions, so Jason suggests that they break into Sophia's room and try to find something there. While Rebecca tells Sophia that there was no dying Aunt Sophia in the hospital, Jason and Zoe break into the nun's room. Rebecca is about to tell them everything, but Sophia hits her with a table lamp. Jason and Zoe find another laptop in Sophia's room. One of the folders contains hundreds of photos of the boy. Then the teenagers try to access his email, and a greeting and Sophia's real name appear on the screen. They grab the laptop and run to the office, but it is locked. Then they run to the church, but Sophia meets them at the door. Jason shows the laptop and says that they know everything about her. The teens are about to leave, but Sophia knocks Zoe down. Jason attacks Sophia, trying to strangle her, but Sophia uses a forbidden move and incapacitates him. Sophia wants to eliminate Zoe, but Rebecca arrives in time to break up the fight. Jason pulls a screwdriver out of his pocket and stabs Sophia in the back. At the end of the movie, we are shown the graduates. Jason and Zoe graduate from high school. The father gives his daughter a car, and Jason gets a cool guitar. If you have watched the video so far, you should know that I am happy to have viewers like you. Thank you for watching to the end. Subscribe to the channel and follow the news. Klonsak Recapped was with you. See you soon.